Yo, it's Renon, and I'm a greedy gold goblin. That's a weird sentence, but it's true. I don't play Lost Ark for challenging and fun PvE endgame content, partly because it's not even in the game yet. I play the game to make gold, and I'm going to try to make or save you gold right now. Before we begin, what is the TLDR? Buy now, wait to sell, Stonks. Vaulting is likely to come anywhere from late April to mid-May, but before then we're going to get a roadmap. On Wednesday, the day before the reset, and 2 days before April, I am confident that we will get the roadmap for Vaulting, class releases, honing changes, and more. And if not tomorrow, then the first week of April. What does this mean? Well, with any new big update like a new freaking raid, new classes, and the like, we will likely see a lot of whaling and a lot of people coming back to play the game. What does that mean for me, a gold goblin? That means more gold in the market and prices will go up. Right now we're in a decline of players, whaling, bots, and thus gold. This is why the market has been suffering, but it's good for players who invested earlier. Right now, if you were smart with your mats and sold them within the last month, you likely have anywhere from 50k to 200k gold, which you should use now. Any items that always retain value regardless of item level will be super cheap compared to when more people come back into the game. Items like herbs, fish, engravings, tripods, gems, and more are going to be so cheap right now. For example, the Grudge engraving is dropping to 7k gold per legendary book. It was 20k per book just 2 weeks ago. That means if you have gold, buy all the items that scale really well into the late game that I mentioned before. The engravings in Korea, specifically the legendary Grudge engraving, is 18k-ish each. That's more when Legion raid gold farming comes out. I expect the price to at least settle around 11k in the foreseeable future until we get more Legion raids in the game. Either buy these items to sell later in the next couple weeks or buy them to use now. But let's say you want to make gold. Is now a good time to sell items to make gold? No, I just talked about why you'd want to buy items now, and that is because the market is dropping because of the lack of content and players. You want to save all your things to sell for now. Just like with any new patch in any MMO you've ever played, if you played another MMO, new content always spikes the market for the first few weeks or month of the release. So invest your gold in items like fish, engravings, and such now, and then sell them in the next week or so, depending on the update and roadmap release. Personally, I would even hold on selling your honing materials until next week. Honing materials are an item you may not want to hang on to for too long, as the longer the game is out, the more people get to tier 3, and thus the price spiking will be kind of counteracted by the amount of people selling their mats in tier 3. But guys, I thought I'd just mention that real quick to maybe make or save you gold with the new update probably coming tomorrow or the next week after. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. If you lose money, blame the game, and if you make money, go ahead and like and subscribe.